With the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and the escalating conflict in Eastern Europe, one could not be faulted at the existential threat of global climate change was temporarily raised from our collective consciousness. Like war and the pandemic, the climate crisis has a profound impact on people's lives globally. Facing them decisively and with a sense of urgency is an ethical imperative. On Monday, February the 28th, 2022, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change released working group its contribution to the 6th assessment report on impacts, adaptation, and vulnerability. The report confirms observations that climate impacts are already more widespread, occurring earlier and far more worse than expected. The report concluded that every fraction of a degree of additional warming will escalate threats to people, species, and ecosystems. Ladies and gentlemen, facing the climate crisis requires not only immediate action, but also establishing medium and long-term goals, which allow our development efforts to be directed along a low-emission, climate-resilient pathway with social, environmental, and economic considerations.
So robust action on climate change, including for adaptation, is a central pillar of our IDB's Vision 2025, which is our plan for sustainable recovery and growth in our region after the pandemic. And our aim is to push beyond the Paris Agreement alignment, setting higher floors for green and climate finance. Every dollar invested in resilience, either through better infrastructure or preparedness and systematic risk reduction, can save $4 in post-disaster and response and reconstruction costs. So the IDB is very proud to be leading on this front. For instance, with the multi-billion dollar portfolio of projects that range from coral and mangrove restoration in coastal communities to the construction of resilient transportation infrastructure and investment in bioeconomy firms in the Amazon basin. In the Caribbean, each year, hurricanes pose an even bigger threat to the people of these countries. As warmer waters extend the length of the seasons and increase the intensity of the storms. Based on that need, we created something that the IDB is very proud, and we call it like a hurricane clause. A clause that Barbados included in the policy-based loan approved last year, and we also include the NDC as a key trigger for disbursement of the loan.